Namaste everyone. Very warm welcome to Satsang today. Satguru Shri Mujiji ki Jai.
Satguru Shri Ananta ji ki Jai.
Welcome. Very nice to see you all. If you're in the Hangout, the way to ask questions is to unmute your mic. And if you're on YouTube chat, you can type your questions in the chat and we will look at them from there. Can I tell them about yesterday, our conversation? It was very beautiful. Something happened yesterday. Just coming to me because Jaya is sitting in front of me, so I felt I can mention to all of you. So we had this very nice conversation, and then at the end of the conversation, I'm telling her, it's really very simple, very simple. Just don't believe your next thought. And I was expecting she'll say yes, so simple. And what did she say? Oh, this one doesn't work for me. I was very happy to hear this. I'm very happy to hear this because, it's good that it came out like this. And we mention it practically in every satsang many times, isn't it? And she says, when I hear this, I become angry. It's something, Gilbert gets angry because this is not my way. So this feeling of this is not my way, oh, not that again. My way is different, you see. So I was very happy to hear this like this. It came up. That she said, no, this one doesn't work for me. And then she was saying she was feeling a little bad that, after 3 months, I have to come and expose something like this to you. And I said, 3 months is much better than 30 years, you see. It could be that we are together in satsang 30 years, and after 30 years, you say, yes, actually, the last 30 years, I've listened to everything except this one thing, it doesn't work for me. It's not for me. So 3 months is nothing. It's very good that she was able to share like this. So that's why I want to tell all of you also that if you feel, you see that we say that these are the pointings, and for me it seems like it's universally applicable, you see. For me it seems like this. That's so universally applicable. But if there's a feeling that any of you have that, yes, this one somehow it might work for the others, but it's okay for them, but it doesn't work for me, then you can expose it. I think it's very happy. I would feel very happy if you're able to just come up here and say that, okay, Ananta, you mentioned this many times in every satsang, and it irritates me. It bothers me. You see, so can you share about this? What is it? Why do you feel that this should work for me? And there could be some pointings. There could be some pointings which are not for you. Yes, it could be some which are spoken specifically to the questioner, especially when it's about relationships, about some specifics of something which is phenomenal. You see, so those are not necessary. And like Mujiji says, we don't need to make tattoos out of words. You see, so those are not necessary. But these, which we keep saying that these are the core pointings, the simple answers, if you feel that this is not working for me, or it's not true for me, or it's not my way, then you can just come and share that, this is not, somehow it doesn't seem to be working here, or it's not, you say it's the end of all suffering. You say, don't believe your next thought is the end of all suffering. But I'm not believing my next thought, but still I'm suffering. Can you talk about this like this? You see? Because it is not possible actually to see that if I don't believe my next thought, I will not suffer, and yet still continue to believe your next thought. So it must be there that it's not possible for this to be the end of suffering. So if you truly want the end of suffering and to see that, yes, with this not believing my next thought, it is actually the end of suffering, then I see no reason why you would feel, any of you would feel that this is not applicable to me. Then there must be something which is saying that even if you don't believe, suffering will still continue. So that we can look at together, you see. Like this. Or it's like, oh, but this is too too difficult or too something for me. My way is something else. It must be something like that. So it must either be that that feeling is not there, that this can be the end of suffering, or it must be that this is very contradictory to the way I want to do my spirituality or I want to be spiritual. The third, the most unlikely one is that we enjoy our suffering, which is not true. For most of you, it is not true, but there are some who got so habituated to the feeling of suffering itself that truly they're not looking for the end of suffering.
I understand very well the example you give about Obama and the interpreter.
Yes.
It's the same.
Yes.
Pointing at the same point,
Yes.
don't believe that.
Yes.
But that sentence of don't believe you, this I don't know how to manage it. But the interpreter, I understand very well.
Yes, yes. And with the interpreter also, what we saying? The same thing, isn't it? We're saying there is. So she's saying that I understand very well when you give the example of Obama speaking and there being this false interpreter or the fake interpreter. You see, this example I understand very well. So what is understood? It is that Obama is speaking. That means life is playing just like life is playing. All the appearances are playing as they are meant to. Don't believe the interpreter. Isn't it? Same example. So when we say don't believe the interpreter, it's the same as saying don't believe your next thought.
So it's not that big resistance in that. It's the concepts I don't know. This one I don't know how to manage, but this one I understand.
Yes, actually it's the same. It's the same. If you're not believing the interpreter is what? Just the mind, which is the voice of separation. The voice which is saying that you are separate. See, referring to you as a person. Same thing actually. There's no difference. So obviously in the words of it, or the way it is expressed, it seems something. It seems like there's some block or some. Do you feel like you said?
I don't know.
It feels like she's saying that it feels like I can't manage this. How to do like this?
Because a lot of time my mind is broken. So yeah, it's there and I can catch any thought and how to what is my thought.
Yes,
I feel lost in that.
Yes. But this also I must clarify because I saw one of your posts the other day, maybe yesterday, where somebody was saying that we are resisting the mind. Actually, we're not resisting the mind at all. My pointing has always been to be completely open to the mind. So nothing to close. Just be completely open to the mind. Just let all of it come, let it go. You see, not even forcing our attention to go to it or not. We're not blocking even attention. You see. But I'm telling you that belief in any of these mind things will lead only to misery, will lead only to suffering. So we're not resisting the mind. We're completely open to all flow of thought, not trying to stop any of it. We're just not serving it tea. It's allowed to come, it's allowed to go. We are not being hospitable. We are not serving it tea. You see, simple as that. That means we are not giving it our belief. So it's like this dog is barking. Dog is barking. We are not saying, shoo, go from here. We're not saying that. We're saying bark, but I am not interested. Child is throwing a tantrum. A child is throwing a tantrum. I want this toy. I want it. You're not saying shut up. No, you're not saying like that. You're saying okay, get it over with. I don't mind. So you're not resisting it, but you're not buying the toy. It's like so we're not rejecting. We're not resisting. Just allowing to come and to go. The most natural state. Lots of chat on YouTube, so let's read through it a little bit. Namaste everyone. Jasminder says, I was thinking exactly the same thing as Jaya this morning. So I hope it clarified a little bit. Then she said that, now I see why it's important to expose your feelings and doubts. Yes, very important. So I was very happy, Jaya, that I was smiling so much after she said like this. That this one, it was almost like, yeah, this one doesn't work for me. What else you got? That's very nice. Shivani has a new computer. Namaste, Father, from my new computer. How wonderful. Very good. So you can join chat now. Very good.
Can I say something, Ananta, or ask something?
Yes, please do.
Yes, I'm on my mobile phone, so I'm not sure of the sound is okay. I hear
Okay.
you. Do you hear me?
Yes, very well.
I want to bring something in, and it relates to what you are just telling.
Yes.
You pointed out very strong to me a long time ago from don't believe the next thought. And in the beginning, I also had a feeling, what's this for ridiculous thoughts? Some thoughts belong with me. And after a little while, I start to laugh because I experienced the ridiculous of this thought.
Yeah.
But as a person in my past, I worked a lot with Amma. I worked a lot with Mother Teresa in Calcutta and in New York and in shelters and yes. So I always had something about suffering. Here in Europe and what's happening in Islam world, in whatever, I mean, there came a film 2 days ago. I even put it on my Facebook. And it makes me already throw up for days. I mean, it's the most cruel thing you can imagine what they picture there. And I really threw up and I feel so sick and I have such a strong thought then and a thought I refuse to see as not true. And I don't know if this is mind, of this is self, but this feeling rises very strong up. And what came up very strong is please kill me. Let me die, because as long as there is a little bit a person in me, and it's there, believe me, I mean, this suffering, and I think about raped and abused children, and I think self-inquiry. I don't know if you saw the movie from the ISIS who's burning a living young man, and you see this in all details, then I say, hey, this is what mankind is becoming. This is what we as persons are capable to do. How am I there? And this is a wrestling, this is a pain I experience, and this pain tells me, Andre, there is a much, this is person, this is, but then my mind goes on, and okay, self-inquiry, everything is illusion, you're not a person, you're not a body, you're not a mind. But for God's sake, how am I going to tell this to the mother from the boy who's burned? How am I going to tell this to raped and abused people? How am I going to tell this to people who are starving from hunger? These kind of things I don't know how to deal. And I know this I speak now, and I know if this is self or this is ego or I do not know. But it makes me cry. It brings up from please kill me so this house is empty and let me be Buddha, let me be Christ, let me be, because this is the only position that as long as I'm a person, this evil will go on. In me, in my thoughts, in what I see around me, I mean, but I do not want to walk away from it. I want to see it. And I want to be there. And I want to bring the evil and the cruelty and the torturing, I want to bring it in my own silence. So I be peace, and this peace maybe, but is this mind or is this self or what's this? Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Very good. So to see like this, we see that now all these horrific things are happening in the appearance of this world. No need even to call it appearance. Let's say all these things are happening in the world. And we look back at history, we read the history books. These horrific things have always, on this realm, it seems like all this horrible things which are unimaginable sometimes. You see, a beautiful being like Jesus was put up on the cross and crucified. How many years ago? And every day, new ways of crucifying each other, this humanity seems to come up with, isn't it? So forget about, don't have to force this belief in that concept that the world is an illusion. Don't have to force. Suppose the world is completely real, all this that is happening is real. See? So from this perspective also, there are two things which I want to tell you. So even if this world is completely real, even on this realm of phenomenal reality, you will not be able to show the reality of this person because you're not talking about the body, you see. The body is not concerned about what's happening anywhere else in the world. The body is completely unconcerned. There is a feeling that there is a separate entity which is concerned about these world affairs, which is concerned about relationship, which is concerned about the state of the body. All these concerns can be there, you see. But the one whose concerns they are, this one we cannot find.
Yes.
This one takes imagination, this one takes creativity, this one takes some belief in this concept of personhood to exist. So let me repeat, even if this entire phenomenal existence was completely real, even on this realm we cannot find the existence of the person. We can only find the existence of the body. And the body is not concerned with any of these things. So this one who has these concerns, this one we cannot find. See? So this is the first thing, and that is the core. To look at the appearance as illusion or real, I'm not so concerned about that. As long as you see that the person is not real, it's enough. This is enough. Then there is a second thing which I want to tell you, which is that in this realm then, all these horrific incidents happen. In India also a lot of this happens, you see. So all this happens. So what is the highest gift we can give to this world?
Yes.
What is the highest gift we can give? You see, let's contemplate that. Is it gift of money? Is it gift of money? No, it is not money. You give money, you never know whether suffering will end or it will become more. You see? So it's not necessary that money will help. Is it gift of education? You know, you teach them, you make them literate, you get them to certain places where they're working hard, you know. So is that the highest gift? You can evaluate all the possible gifts which are possible to be presented in this world. My submission to you is that the highest gift you can give to this world is to first be free completely from your own sense of suffering. And in this way, once you're free from your own sense of suffering, in this way, your very presence will bless everyone in your presence. You see, everyone who comes in contact with. And automatically, the gift in the moment which is supposed to come through you will come. So, in this way, the world does not need more specialness through charity. The world needs a role model. If the world is real, then what does the world need? The world needs a role model to show the world that I can be free from suffering. It is possible.
Yes, Father, but what you say right now, this is the what rise up exactly how you say now. And still, the mind tries to take it and, yeah, want to make it something from itself.
Yes, the mind will do this.
But rise in my silence, this rise up. I am silence. I am divinity. I am not this suffering. I am not that what I see.
Yes. You see,
I
don't
am
expect
distance.
yes.
I am one with suffering. I'm not a suffering, but I'm one with it. It comes out of me. It comes out of Shiva. It comes out of
Yes, all comes in this. You see, when there's only awareness, then there's no concept of suffering also. It is in the presence of consciousness that even the concept of suffering arises. Isn't it? In deep sleep, there is no suffering. It is only
No.
in the waking state where this seeming, what is suffering? It is just resistance to what is. You see? And the mind says, yes, this resistance to what is also coming from you. You see? But if you accept that, then you cannot resist. And the suffering on its own goes. You see? So you cannot sit on both the chairs at the same time. So if you say that I accept also that suffering is a play of consciousness, in this
Yes, I do.
acceptance itself, the resistance falls apart. And suffering itself cannot have. So it cannot be that the fist is closed and open at the same time.
Yes.
You see?
Yes. Yes, this is what I do. I let it go by, yeah,
Yes.
go back
So,
to the place between the thoughts.
so what we
That's
are
what I
saying,
do.
we are also saying is complete acceptance. You see, although the mind might say that we are unaccepting of our suffering, you see, it might seem like what we are saying is you must not accept your suffering. It is not what we are saying. What I'm saying it is just that in complete acceptance, including the arising of suffering, it is found that suffering cannot seem to happen now. You see? That is what is coming from experience. The mind will say that yes, suffering should also be allowed. Yes, I'm saying the same thing actually. Whatever is happening should be allowed,
Yes.
but when you
And,
find that
and the
yes,
stupid thing, Father, if you say it like this, yes, the suffering is also have to be allowed and is a good thing. I mean, the suffering can bring you to deeper answers and self-inquiry. Uh, uh, and as long as I see suffering because somebody has personal little problems, and yes, then it's okay with me. But it stops with me on the moment I see somebody get 1,000 whiplashes, or somebody gets crucified on a cross, or a gay gets thrown off of a building, or Maria, the mother of Jesus, is standing on a cross, and I have to look how her son is tortured and being complete powerless. On this moment, yes, it's what's happened that now. It's only body sensations, always feeling sick. It's not even thoughts who come up, but
yes,
I say, what's the avatar by Hindu mythology who has to come, or in Islam or in Christianity, the avatar has to come, and I cannot do anything else anymore as pray, please come, Kalki, come. This world cannot go on like this. What do I do with these thoughts? I bring it in silence, but they go on.
one thing also I want to tell you, but it's not important whether you see it like this or not. But what
Yes,
is arising here also to see is that all the avatars have come and they have gone, you see. But this realm has not changed. Many avatars have come, the great Rama, the great Krishna, many great avatars have come. You see, they've come and they have gone. But the programming in this realm seems to be this way. Seems to be this way. That this is what the most horrific possibilities are there and the most glorious possibilities are there. And this world of duality always seems to play out this way.
yes, yes.
It seems to be like this. So even if I'm not saying that you become, compassion will go, compassion will not go, even grief can come. You see, grief can come when you watch some of these horrific things or you see the news and it appears like this, then grief can come, tears can
Yeah,
come, even
and
tears.
I experience, I am happy when my tears flow for somebody who even cannot feel tears.
It's good.
You know
Yes.
what I mean? I,
Yes.
it's like something in me wants to suffer for, yeah. But it's not suffering, it's also a happiness. And I do not understand this. Yes, I want to wipe, something in me wants to wipe tears. Something in me wants to point, and then my mind goes, no, you won't.
And there is no stopping. I'm not saying, in fact, if this urge is there that you must go and do something, you must go and do it. There is no stopping here about that. What I am suggesting is that don't believe any thoughts about the outcome of your action.
Yes.
Then karma yoga. So
yes.
then this
Thank
urge
you.
is there, I must go. Then this can happen. But when we go with this expectation, this should be the outcome. Or when it comes with this specialness that, hey, I am doing something. All of you are after money, or you're just sitting, not doing anything to help the world, but look at me, I'm special. Then if it comes from there, or if it comes with an expectation that some outcome will be there, then that is where it seems to be more troublesome. But this pure urge to help, to be compassionate, to just do seva to the world is very beautiful. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Very well.
Thank you.
Some more chat. Let's catch up. Yes, Mujima also has a very good question. She says, I have identification with the story. And then when he said nothing happened to you, anger comes. Yes. Like this, that what does he mean nothing? This happened to me. But I must tell you this, that this me to which anything has happened, can you show me this me? The happening is happening. I'm not denying the happening. I'm not asking you to renounce the world. The happening is happening. I'm not denying the happening. In the appearance, all of this is happening. But can you show me the me to which it is happening? That is what we mean that, and then when it is said, nothing happened to you, because the you which we are referring to is the real you, which is this pure sense of being, pure sense of presence, and the ultimate you, which is the witnessing even of this pure sense of being. And for being and for awareness, which you ultimately are, this whole universe cannot touch it, cannot come close to it also. So when we say nothing happened to you, it is not to deny the experiences of the appearance. It is not a denial of the appearance. It is only to check what is it that you really are. And if you are this witnessing, if you are this seeing, if you are this awareness, then tell me what can happen to you. That's all we're saying. It's very good. I like this kind of question. It's very, yes, you say this and it doesn't. That's why I wanted to bring this example of the conversation that we had, Jaya and I had yesterday, so that it can come like this and you can ask sincerely. Yes, Nitya is also here. Very happy to see her. Jessie says. Thank you. Very good. Atma says complete acceptance. Yes, that is only what is needed. Yes. Just have some water. Tara said, I found what I can do is only don't believe the thought of this moment. If we can say we can do something, that's a mind. You find that the doer entity is just imagined, you see. But as consciousness, you have the power to believe or not. Thank you, Devika. Shay says lots of other bits. Oh, please ignore the above. Okay. Ishwari is also here after a long, long time, my dear. Good to see you. I was starting to wonder whether Finland has decided to boycott Ananta or what is going on. Nitya says, Father, can I come up? Want to confront fear and no longer run away from what is there? Of course, my dear. Please come.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, my dear, I can.
Yes, okay. I actually don't know what to say.
Papaji would say that you cannot laugh and suffer at the same time. Or you cannot laugh and believe a thought at the same time.
I just want to say that I cannot leave the beloved in my heart. I cannot leave.
Yes, you cannot. The beloved in your heart cannot leave you also.
There's so much identity playing out here in a very... I have no control over it. I just have no control. What is happening here?
It's very good to see that you have control and no control over what's happening here. But does it have control over you?
I just don't know anything in the moment. I cannot answer this.
Actually, if you don't know, then that is very beautiful. If you don't know anything, then what trouble is there?
In the moment is okay. What is here?
This is true. In the moment, it is always okay what is here. It's only then the but, this doubting mind comes and says, but this should not be like this. Why is it like this? Without that, there can be no trouble. And it doesn't have to be all happy, happy, happy. It can be just okay. Okay is good.
There are a lot of aggressive emotions here and energies flowing. And and I cannot stop anything. I'm really I cannot be friendly to others or something like that. It's just I get
Yes. It can also happen. Don't have to force any feeling of friendliness. Even yesterday in Satsang, I was saying this. We don't have to be all lovey-dovey all the time. If it's not coming naturally from the heart, we don't have to.
No, it's just not possible.
Yeah.
And there is this very, very old identity here, which is really fighting for, I don't know, but there's a fighting somehow here, and and there's a lot of interpretation of my behavior. I cannot say so much, but it's just I don't know what I really don't know what is playing out here. The only thing I know is I cannot leave my beloved, and it seems he's talking all the time to me and says just everything is fine. And sometimes I believe him more than these voices here, but sometimes not, and it's all the time going forth and back like this. But I cannot not be here. I'm not be in satsang.
Yeah.
Just not possible. And the other part, just one, is very angry and aggressive, and and it's playing out like that.
This other part can be as angry as it wants, can be as aggressive as it wants. There is no resistance here for that. So even if it wants to come up in satsang and shout or do something, don't try to fight anything. We will see that it is completely powerless. Together we will see this.
No, actually, I'm too tired to do that. Because this body is just these energies. There's no. This body is so tired from all this going on here, and I just want to leave everything here, and I'm sorry if I cannot answer any chats or something like that. I just don't feel to do that. I just want to say that, and And I feel in a way it's good not to be in the chats in the moment, at the moment. And I have no idea really, I don't. And I just want to go on with the readings, and because I just love them. Like Satsang.
Very good, my dear. So let it just be. If you want to read the reading, it's very good. You must continue like this. Don't force yourself to make any decisions also. Just be. Just completely. You said the body is tired, then be completely tired. Okay? Don't pick it up. Whatever needs to happen will happen.
Yeah, I really have no control.
So then, once this is clearly seen, I have no control, then all this trouble, this heavy decision making, oh, why did I do this? What should I do? Should I do this or not? All this will stop, you see. All, let it happen.
And I just want to leave the identity here which just loves to suffer. And
This is very good. This is very good. So then you leave the I that wants to also, you leave it here. When you leave this I here, then tell me what happens.
nothing. There's nothing here. I cannot find anything. There are thoughts coming right now, which wants to get where belief is, and it says I should be grateful for you to you now, but I cannot be grateful right now.
But this I, you left it here, isn't it?
Yeah. That I don't know if it was the same one, but I leave it here. I just wanted to say that because it is coming a lot of times in the past, and that's why I wanted to say that too.
Once you surrender this I at the feet of the teacher, the feet of the master, then whether gratitude is coming or not coming is also the master's problem.
Yes. Yes.
Nothing for you to do. Nothing you can do. You might have to edit a portion of the happy video and use this part.
Thank you. I can't stop. I will mute.
Oh, you want to mute? No, it's okay. Muting aloud while laughing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Everyone is laughing on YouTube also. Jesse says, recording this audio, going to use it as my new alarm clock. Yes, he says, not sure I can stand any more of this face yoga. My jaws are also hurting. And I have practiced, you see. The satsang grin every day. And they still good. Khan says, "Oh, being in the sangha makes me feel so alive." Very good. Devika, who was supposed to have left an hour ago, says, "I cannot say thank you. Amazing, laughing interlude. Thank you. So beautiful." Good, you're still here. Tara says, "The mind wants to get the perfect answer, but there is no reliable answer. No such rightist one." Yes. So just don't know, only fresh. Yes. Satsang is not just in the words. You see. And no words are true. But the words seem to be some sort of a carrier for this presence, for the presence of the Satguru in your own heart. He's not stopped, he just muted. Devika says, "I was dropping with tiredness an hour ago. Somehow it left." Oh. Clear or no? Sure? Don't tell me after 3 months. Do something? If it comes like this, just explore. Just tell in satsang. It's okay. You know what the most amazing thing is? Imagine that core thing which you keep saying is so frustrating. But how much love there must be if you keep coming every day. How much love there must be. If what is being spoken is so irritating and frustrating, there must be so much love that you still come every day. Not one day she takes a break from satsang. Everyone has gone red. Look at Ishwari has also gone red with laughter. All bright pink. Do you want to say something? Yeah. Everyone has gone quiet after the beautiful session of laughter. Good. So shall we have some songs today? Words can only take away from the laughter. We'll not add anything more to that now. Maybe we have some songs. You want to try singing?
Sure. Anyone want
We
to
can
sing
have 2,
along
3.
with me?
We have enough time for a few songs. She also said, no?
Yeah.
That what happens when I ask you this song?
You sing along with me?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yeah. What is Shiva Shambho? Yes.
Yes.
Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Shiva 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho.
Who wants to go next? The singers are being very quiet today. Lisa can sing. Lisa, the number.
I have no guitar with me.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm dog. Yeah. I think everyone can join in with. Sitaram, 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 Jai Jai Ram. 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 I love you.
Oh, I love you too, my dear. Thank you so much. Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Bhakti is here also. We can You don't have any song on the album.
No.
Let's record 2 songs. Can you sing that one? Krishna, what is that? What is it? Krishna.
Oh, Krishna.
We'll sing together.
Yes. Krishna Krishna Govinda Gopala Hari Om Namo Narayana Hari Om Govinda Namo Narayana Gopala Namo Narayana Namo Krishna Krishna Govinda Gopala Hari Om Namo Narayana Hari Om Govinda Namo Narayana Gopala Namo Narayana Namo Krishna Krishna Govinda Gopala Hari Om Namo Narayana Hari Om Govinda Namo Narayana Gopala Namo Narayana Namo Krishna Krishna Govinda Gopala Hari Om Namo Narayana Hari Om Govinda Namo Narayana Gopala Namo Narayana Namo Krishna Krishna Govinda Gopala Hari Om Namo Narayana Hari Om Govinda Namo Narayana Gopala Namo Narayana Namo Krishna Krishna Govinda Gopala Hari Om Namo Narayana Hari Om Govinda Namo Narayana Gopala Namo Narayana Namo Krishna Krishna Govinda Gopala Hari Om Namo Narayana Hari Om Govinda Namo Narayana Gopala Namo Narayana Namo Krishna Krishna Father, can I sing one more song?
Yes.
It's not from it's from the. I learned it while I was in Balvikas.
Yes.
So it's Shiva Shambho Shambho
शिव शम्भो महादेवा शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा गंगा जटधर शम्भो अनाथ नाथ शम्भो गंगा जटधर शम्भो अनाथ नाथ शम्भो हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम शिव ओम शिव ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम 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 हरि ओम हरि ओम नमः शिवाय शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा गंगा जटाधर शम्भो अनाथ नाथ शम्भो हरि ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम शिव ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम नमः शिवाय शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा You knew this song?
I heard it after a long time.
When she was singing, she was like,
And what is Amba singing now?
I was just going to say, do you have room? Can you hear me?
Yes, a request.
It is done.
Oh, it is done.
Yeah.
Well, we're having requests? Okay. Can we have your microphone on at the same time and we try and sing at the same time? Because I don't know if I know the words.
Oh,
Like, I do know the words. I know the words when I'm singing along, but I don't know if I have to sing by myself if I know the words.
Let's see what happens. We have our microphone on.
Okay.
Don't expect to coordinate because it will be all echo and two mics, so it is fun.
Okay, you start.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah
Shivaya.
Om
Om
Namah
Shivaya.
Om Namah
Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
It is done.
It is done.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. It is done.
It is done.
It is done.
Hallelujah. It is done. Om Namah
Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah
Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
It is done.
It is done.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. It is done.
It
It
is
is
done.
done. It is done.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. It is done.
All is in my
Heart
never shall we be
is
apart.
I am always in your heart.
Never
Never
shall
shall we be apart.
Om
Oh,
Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah
Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
It is done.
It is done.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. It is done.
It is
It is
done.
done. It is done.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. It is done.
Om Namah
Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah
Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
It is done.
It is done.
Hallelujah.
It is done.
It is
It is
done.
done. It is done. Hallelujah. It is done.
One more? Yes. You be late. Go on. Any requests? What do you want to hear, Father?
You know that Sankara
Oh, the other day I was seeing half of Yes, when I'm listening to the words. Shankara, Shankara, that one? No.
All the bhajans are Or you sing that one which you said?
Shankara, that one?
You can sing it.
But when I'm listening to the words, when I'm listening to the song.
Yes.
Yes. That I was singing the other day only. I forgot the words. I think Amma can recall. She only posted that.
Amba knows.
Amba, do you know?
Which?
Shankara ki jai.
Shankara ki jai?
Shankara ki jai jai.
Yeah.
No. No.
Ganga ki jai jai.
I know it when I sing along, but I can't sing it like what I sing along.
When you posted that thing on the chat, that's when I like. We'll practice it. We'll sing
I
it
have a
there.
song we can sing.
Yeah.
We can sing. I don't know what it's called. It might be called Om Bhagavan. Om Bhagavan.
Yes. Yes.
You sing.
Yeah. Are we singing together?
Yes, you sing.
Okay.
Is it okay if I have my microphone on as well?
Yes. We started off?
Yes.
Om
Bhagavan Shri Bhagavan Om Bhagavan Shri Bhagavan
It's too low. It's too low.
You could set the.
I can start. Om Bhagavan Sri Bhagavan Om Bhagavan Sri Bhagavan Ananda Bhagavan Satchidananda Bhagavan Ananda Bhagavan Satchidananda Bhagavan Om Bhagavan Sri Bhagavan Satchidananda Bhagavan Ananda Bhagavan Satchidananda Bhagavan Om Bhagavan Sri Bhagavan
Om Bhagavan Shri Bhagavan
Ananda Bhagavan Satchidananda Bhagavan
Ananda Bhagavan
Satchidananda Bhagavan
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and do
So let's sing. Bhagwati ji had to leave. I hope it wasn't the singing.
I'm sorry. Very much.
Sometimes, you know, when Bhakti is singing, you are singing, Radha is here, she's singing. So then I feel that, okay, for the recording, I should not spoil it. I just can't help myself.
It's so nice.
just
It's
can't.
beautiful. So nice that you
Just
actually.
kind rose-colored spectacles.
No, you do.
Oh, Devika wants to sing. Yes, is she here now? Very good. This is Bhajan Satsang.
Yeah.
Can I sing now, Father? This is a song that beloved Nitya introduced me to. So thank you so much, my beloved. It's a wonderful, wonderful one. Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Vrityormaramritangamaya Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormaramritangamaya Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormaramritangamaya Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormaramritangamaya.
Thank you so much. So beautiful. So maybe I can introduce you to some new bhajans. And I sing badly, so you can learn the bhajan at least, and then you sing it properly, and we can say. So there's this one very beautiful version of Om Namah Shivaya. If you know it, we can then sing along or just repeat.
Okay.
Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya Namah. Shivaya Namah. Shivaya Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 This will be very beautiful when all of you sing it.
Yeah, we could just listen to the record.
I have to go, Father.
Okay, my dear. Thank you so much. Okay, my dear, we can play the invocations now.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dhyanamulam Gurur Murti, Pujamulam Gurur Padam, Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam, Mokshamulam Gurur Kripa, Mokshamulam Mujiji Kripa, Mokshamulam Anantaji Kripa. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu, sarvesham shantir bhavatu, sarvesham purnam bhavatu, sarvesham mangalam bhavatu, sarve bhavantu sakina, sarve santu niramya, sarve patrani pashantu, makashit kabak bhavet. Asatoma Satkamiya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamiya, Mrityurma Amritam Gamiya. Om Purnamida Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Brahma Paramastu. Om Shri Satguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Om Shri Satguru Mujiji Ki Jai.
Thank you all so very much for being in satsang today. Satguru Shri Mujiji Ki Jai.
Satguru Shri Ananta Ji Ki Jai.
Jai.